Hello and welcome to Road Odyssey. Hey, hello, how are you? Hope y'all are doing great. Please subscribe down below. Thank you very much. And of course, this video is about the Pate Swap Meet at the Texas Motor Speedway. Now, this place is between Fort Worth and Denton. It's off the northwest corner of 35 and 114.
A little bit of orientation. You can see Dallas Fort Worth and kind of one of the tracks that I could have taken to have gotten there. You can see it takes me about 2 hours at least to get there. And here it is at the northwest corner of 35 and 114. And in this case, this year, it was pretty much on the south side of the Speedway.
So you can't miss it. It's easy to get to. And it is huge. I don't know how many acres it is, but it is gigantic. The swap meet has almost 1,000 vendors normally. And they exhibit in an area that it has over 9,000 spaces for vendors. It is big. So why don't we watch a quick little drone video to show you how big it is and a couple of shots I've got. Here are those.
So here again, it's just south of the Speedway. Give you a little orientation of what the area looked like. And I primarily stayed right up against the Speedway on the top and straight down from the center and to the right. So those are the areas I went through. This is just a portion of the drone video from their Facebook page, I believe. And then I've got a couple of video clips just panning what I could see from the little bit of a hill at the south end of the Speedway. So it gives you a little bit of idea of the length and depth of this thing. I'm also standing at the top of the hill of the car corral at the southern end of the main entrance of the track, showing you some of the cars that were for sale off to the left.
Now, getting out there, all you got to pay for is your own time and gas. And whatever budget you might have for any of the items that you think you might be looking for. Otherwise, it's a $5 parking fee. That's it. And it's easy to remain oriented because, hey, you're right there at the Texas Motor Speedway. It's huge. So you have all kinds of things to help acclimate you so that you know where you are and what you're doing, regardless of the huge size of this thing. They have also some really cool stuff here to help you out. Aside from restrooms and food, they have parts hauling.
I would advise you to take something so that you could easily transport items back to your vehicle. But yeah, they do have free parts hauling, and I captured one of them here. It's a golf cart with a trailer that's on the left hand of this clip of the drone, and you can kind of see them, driving in front of the drone real quick.
You know what? If you're a little handicapped for any reason and you need help hauling some of your stuff out to your vehicle, they might be able to help you out there. So anyway, in my walking around, I looked at all kinds of car parts, cars, signs, gas pumps, various antiques that you might see at flea markets, and just interesting vendors, Ford, Chevy. And there was just a hot rod, like a T-bucket type of metal shop where you can just put together your own car with all their body parts. So there was lots of really cool stuff here. So you might want to really look out at their webpage. It has lots of information. So let's take a quick gander at their website.
The website is well laid out and very informative. News, locations, all kinds of good stuff. They even have a Pate Times Online, which is their alphabetical vendor listing where you can do looking up vendors. You can locate vendors easily. They have maps and stuff. The car show was Saturday. I was unable to attend that. And they've got a photo gallery and this few videos of prior meets as well.
Now, I will put a link down below to the website, so kind of make it easy for you from here. And I also went out and looked at their Facebook page, which was kind of okay.
If you find them on Facebook, you will see some similar information, as well as the events page that gives you some details there.
It may be of help to you as well. And so just look up Pate Swap Meet. You got to be able to find that pretty easy. So anyway, let me begin this video, and I've already talked enough. So let's get into all the things that I saw.
I'm going to begin with signs, gas pumps, collectibles, and then move into some motorcycles. And after that, I will get into just engine parts, car parts, and related materials such as that. And then I will get into a lot of the old cars, project cars that I saw, and followed by some of the nicer cars that were just out on the main grounds that were for sale. Still probably project cars and need, some work on them. So that's what we are going to continue doing here. As you can see, plenty of nice old signs and collectibles. And this is all really neat stuff if you've got decorating ideas for your garage or, fun space. It would have been very remiss of me to ignore the motorcycles. So got a few shots of them since they were not prevalent, yet there were some pretty cool items out there. As you could guess, there were plenty of engines, engine parts, body parts, you name it, old, new, whatever. It was out there. Remember, there is the vendor listing on the website. So if for any reason this video makes you think that, gee, I wish I'd looked at something, just go out to the website and look through all the vendor names and see if something doesn't strike your fancy. Howell's Sheet Metal Company, Antiques and Street Rods, Beaumont, Texas. So if you've got a hot rod that you need some body parts for, or if you want to build one up from all of the body parts that they have, it looks like a pretty cool place to check out. Well, I'm moving into the junkers and project cars. And some of these were very nice, but it was just great seeing the huge variety, whether they're older or newer, in terrible condition, and you're just wondering, oh my God, it's a donor car or something like that. It just really, really fun. Just, you didn't know what was going to be around the next corner, so it kind of had that little bit of a, hey, what's next kind of thrill to it. As I go through all the pictures that I took, which were extensive, I'm sitting here thinking as I'm going through all of these, showing them to you, that this is really a fraction of a fraction. So when I say there was a lot of cars, project cars, junkers, and even really nice cars out there to look at and ponder on whether or not you might want it or not, there were just too many for me to even think about for this video. So I hope it does really give you an idea of, what it was like walking around out there. I haven't really much else to say about the swap meet. It was obviously something that I enjoyed, and I think you would too. So I'm going to end the video here since I'm getting beyond 10 minutes. So I'll give you my outro, and then I'm going to, obviously from the time marks, you can tell I'm going to continue this video overlaying music so that you can continue to see the other years of cars that I took pictures of and what was for sale out there.
Alright, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below. Thank you very much. And really, the Pate Swap Meet is wonderful. It is a very fun place to go, very relaxing. It is huge. It really is. So, just all kinds of fantastic things to see, car related, great vendors. Just, go with a budget because you can find all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just wonderful. So anyway, I guess with that, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.